What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. This is Brandon, and today we are looking at 4 GB RX cards. So this is an AMD RX570 4 GB. It's actually an MSI gaming, pretty cool card. And we're going to be mining some different coins on it. We're going to go to our trusty website, MrUnminable.com. All right, so we're on Unminable, and we're looking down here at the coins, and I think we're gonna point her to some Dogecoin. So all you need to do is go to download. Once you're on download, then you go down here, right click on it, make sure you right click save link as, and then save it. Once you save it, it will be you'll need to open it up and extract it or unzip it, depending on if you have WinRAR or not. Once you unzip it or extract it, it will be in your downloads folder. Unminable 1.0 beta packed. Then you'll just double click it. It will launch the application. Sometimes Windows will false flag it as a virus, but that's because it's got a Monero and other miners inside of it. Potentially unwanted apps. A lot of time, fun fact, a lot of miners are flagged as viruses because people would install miners on your computer without you knowing it, and then it would mine to them. But we know that we have miners on here because we want it to mine to us. So this PC has a really weak little Celeron in it, so we are going to be using this graphics card. We're going to go down here, click on Mr. Doge. There it is, Dogecoin. Let me put in my address. Alright, after you have your address in, you just click on start. Then it will actually start calculating your hash rate. If you can see right here, I have a current balance. That's because I am currently mining on the computer behind me, which is a old laptop, getting about 100 hashes a second, mining on the CPU, because this laptop does not have a discrete graphics card. It's got an internal internal iGPU that won't hardly do nothing. So, it actually just kicked off when I was looking at it, so that's fun. Alright, so tuning back in over here, it looks like we're getting 12 mega hash right off the gate. This is mining, since it's a 4 GB card, it is mining ETC. It's doing the auto tune for Phoenix on ETC hash. So we'll let that auto tune up, see if it gets any better, and then after that we'll apply some overclocks. But yeah, looking good so far. Be back. Alright, so I got it up and running. This card's only doing about 22 mega hash. It is not BIOS modded. If I BIOS modded it, I could probably get it up to, maybe almost 30 mega hash. But for right now, I'm just going to let it run. It looks like, it might be coming up a little bit more. I'm running 1155 on the core and 2050 on the memory. Only negative 10 power. I probably could pull the power back a touch more. But yeah, gonna let it mine up and accumulate some Doge. And this is also stacking on with the other computer behind me that's also mining Doge. So yeah, actually the value just went up a second ago. So we're stacking it up, multiple little computers. And heck yeah, we'll be heading for a payout here soon. Some people were saying, oh man, why don't you just mine something else and then buy it? But these were computers that I previously, this graphics card and the that other computer, I wasn't doing anything really with it. I was using this as mainly a display because it's a 4 GB card. They can make about 80 to 90 cents a day on Ravencoin, but I'd rather try to make 80 or 90 cents a day worth of Dogecoin. The fee for Unminable is 1%, and I know there's a little bit of loss in the conversion. But it's not that bad. It's not. So I'd like to do a test, but it's really hard to test it because of the fact that I have a referral link and I keep getting extra referrals. So yeah, I don't really know. Maybe I need to make a new account and have no referrals and then do it again so I can see what I'm actually making. But other than that, I've been pretty happy with it. So happy hunting. Alright guys, so we have made it back upstairs, and I wanted to show you an estimate of how many Ravencoin, how many Dogecoin my RX570 making 21 to 22 mega hash should produce per day. And yeah, we'll just bam, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let me flip this on over here. Okay, so this is my Unminable dashboard, and it shows that we have one worker that's doing 167 hash on RandomX. That's my laptop. And then we currently right now have a card doing 23 mega hashes on ETC hash. So those are accumulating together, leading me to make more faster and get to my payouts faster. It's not a very high payout right now. If Doge is currently at around 5 cents, 50 Doge is $2.50. So still actually a lot lower payout than mining, direct mining through a lot of pools, but that's neither here nor there. So we were getting 23 mega hash. Let's not sell it short there. So 23 mega hash, calculate, and mining ETC, that's right at 73 cents a day before power. So if we bring that up on the calculator and we do 0.73 divided by 0.05, that is 14.6 Dogecoin per day that it's generating. Not bad. And apparently Dogecoin's going to $1. Hey, by the way, this is not financial advice. Dogecoin is probably one of my least I don't even know how to say it. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think Dogecoin would ever be at 5 cents, let alone do I ever think it's going to $1. But am I gonna throw a little bit of power at it just to stack up a couple of them, a couple thousand maybe? So this is making 14 of them a day. If I let this run for a month, it's gonna give me 438 of them, in addition to the couple Dogecoin that old laptop's making. Why not? I mean, if one day I accidentally wake up and Dogecoin's at $1, which I don't think it's going to $1, I'll mind you, because that's irresponsible of me to let people think that Dogecoin's actually going to $1. But if it was $1, I would look back at today, no matter how long it was, and be like, remember back then when people are like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And that RX570 would have been mining $438 a day worth of Dogecoin. Now, I may look back at this in 6 months or a year from now, Dogecoin's worth 0.1 of a penny, and I'm like, man, I was really, really, really wasting my time. But it's all about having a little bit of fun and making a little bit of money. So do I suggest you do this if you're getting into mining and you want to make some money? No, I don't suggest you mine Dogecoin or mine ETC on Unminable and it converts to Dogecoin. I actually suggest that you start on like CUDA Miner, Nice Hash, Better Hash. Those are good GUI miners to get started with. And then once you get a couple cards up, you could swap over and go towards a direct mining route on mining direct Ethereum, direct Ravencoin, depending on what projects you like, or you can mine whatever's the most profitable and then sell that off and trade it into a coin that you want to hold, keep, or just sell it out and keep the money off of it, the old USD, or wherever you're from, old rupees, you know what I'm saying? So this is more of a hobby expedition adventure than it is a straight up money making venture at this point for me and Dogecoin. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where we're at right now. It's good times. Now, if you have a RX570 and it is BIOS modded and it was doing 30 mega hash, you're actually going to be doing about 95 cents a day, and 0.95 divided by 0.05, you'd be looking at 19 a day or 570 in a month. Boom. All right, guys, I do have some people were telling me that in-store GameStops now are carrying graphics cards. So I went to my local GameStop store. You're not supposed to record inside of them, so I just got a little clip of the computer section or the electronics section. It ain't much. All right, roll the clip. Okay, so you saw that they had some keyboards, and then they had like a fake box. Well, it's a real box, but it was a box for a power supply, but there wasn't a power supply in that box because it was physically too small. I guess they keep them in the back. Yeah, there is no graphics cards in the GameStop store near me. Now, there's a couple other GameStop stores, and apparently there's GameStop 1.5 stores, which are the large ones. And that may be where there actually has a real computer section, because a couple keyboards and a power supply, in my opinion, is not a electronics computer section. I mean, maybe you could say it's the start of it, and they may be rolling out more, which could be awesome. Imagine if like every GameStop, like half of it or a quarter of it was a little computer store. That means instantly across the world, I don't know, across the US, I don't know where GameStop stop at, but there would be little miniature computer shops everywhere, which would kind of be cool. Like if they sold like a couple CPUs, GPUs, a couple motherboards, a couple different options, because that would really extend out the reach of where people could have availability on picking up parts. Obviously, right now in this kind of market and climate where everything sells out instantly, it's not going to change a lot of things. But when everything cools back off and stuff is able to actually sit on the shelf for more than a day, that'd be awesome. Because I believe the computer genre and industry is just growing. It's growing. It's unstoppable. Old console boys, that's a dying art, man. The old console gang, it's going away. Computer is the way, literally. So with that being said, I'm gonna let you guys go. Also, I added some more credentials down below in the description. Check it out. I have my Instagram and my Twitter. So I got locked out of my Twitter. I just recovered it. I finally got it back. So go follow me over there. I'm going to start posting on my Twitter. And the Instagram, I'm going to start posting up some rig pictures and that kind of thing, some cool stuff. I don't know exactly how I'm going to go about that, but maybe start off with my friends' stuff and then work my way out towards, like, I don't know, pictures. We'll see. That's just going to be an experiment in progress. So later, guys. Have a good one. See you on the next one. Jellyfish.